Message from the Galactic Federation of Light 3/3/12. Soon your sun will recede below your equatorial line, and when it emerges again your world will have begun its new day. This is how it will happen for you. You will go to sleep at night, and when you awaken you will have found yourself immersed in the proceedings you have worked hard on manifesting and that have been spoken of many times. You will receive no further advanced warning than the notice we have been furnishing you for a while now. You have been asked to prepare and have also been told that the time to be prepared is already upon you. The changes you wish to see in your world will come as a thief in the night. One moment your world will carry on with the hustling and bustling of the old paradigm, then suddenly, nothing that you have come to know as your reality will ever be the same. This is the kind of change we are talking about, and this the kind of change you will experience. This is why you're tasked to prepare yourselves and as many other souls as is possible is so important to the smooth functioning of this operation. Please continue to spread the news of what is about to transpire. We greatly appreciate your efforts and assure you that it will be soon that this phase of your mission will be completed and all that has been discussed will be yours. What will happen is a complete and thorough uprooting of the organizations of your world who have engaged in agendas and activities to pilfer the people's money and resources as well as strip them of their rights and their health in order to further imprison them in their own world. These are, of course, very serious charges, and that is one of the reasons much work has had to be done behind the scenes before justice could be dispensed. We have reached the point where all the necessary paperwork and initial legal proceedings are completed, and the time has now come to begin these arrests of the leaders and participants of the criminal empire we have referred to as the Cabal. The Cabal, of course, is not an official name of any of these groups, as there are so many different groups and individuals who swear their alliance to them that using only one of these groups' names would send a wrong message of who is controlling your world and who will soon be facing justice for their crimes. There are also many individuals who have conspired and have taken part in these many crimes who do not consider themselves allied with any particular organization. They too will face the consequences of their actions, and will be held just as responsible as those affiliated with any of these groups. There are many of these individuals and many groups as well involved in serious crimes against you, the people, and through these arrests and many more to come in the following days ahead our intentions are to destroy these alliances. Your world would always be a tumultuous place with these dark ones permitted to use their powers of the collective to plot and scheme against the people. It has been decided by all involved that these organizations must be abolished, and abolished they will be. They will not be permitted to regroup again. We see this as one of the most significant events in the history of your world, and our hopes are that many of you will as well. Give us, as well as our Earth allies, the opportunity to make this goal a reality by continuing your hard work spreading awareness of these arrests and the following proceedings and what significance they hold for the people of your world. Upon the news broadcasts of these arrests, all those who had been informed of this event and what it means will understand that something truly earth-changing is happening. This is what we are hoping for, and much rides on this part of the plan. We appreciate greatly all of you doing your part to see this phase of the plan reach a successful conclusion. Readings indicate great numbers of you are being exposed to this news, and we are very encouraged by this. Please continue on in your efforts, they will soon pay off for all of you. Taking the time to prepare properly for these arrests and following legal proceedings has been time very well spent, and although some of you have grown impatient with these proceedings, we say to you that you will forget all about how long you have worked and waited once news of arrest after arrest begins to grace your television and computer screens. We say to you that all will be worth all the effort that you have put in, and all the days leading up to this event will seem like nothing once you begin to receive all that you have hoped for. Much has been put into these proceedings and a tremendous amount of preparation was needed, so we are sure you will understand why none of this could be rushed, as sufficient time to make sure all matters were handled properly was called for. We are confident you will agree once the magnitude and scope of these proceedings is made clear to you. Moving ahead to matters after these initial arrests, there will be a great many legal proceedings before courts all across your world. These proceedings will be handled by those who have demonstrated their commitment and integrity in seeking justice in these matters, and you can be assured there will be no unjust bias permitted in any court where these proceedings will be handled. We will oversee these proceedings, and from our vantage point we will know if these cases are proceeding justly or not. No one, no matter their seat of power, connections, or financial stature, will be able to successfully manipulate any of these proceedings. You can be assured of this, and any attempts to do so will be met with additional charges and harsh penalties. We have made ourselves clear on this. Your world is to be purified of all that is dark. This is what is planned for this earth. These proceedings are merely the beginning, as the light will continue to spread far and it will spread wide all across your planet, and these proceedings are the pebbles splashing into the pond. The ripple effects will continue all the way up to your ascension, where a complete purification of all that is dark will take place. These proceedings are being carried out in order to help facilitate a smooth transition leading to your ascension, as it was decided these dark ones and their alliances would be too disruptive of force and needed to be removed from your societies. Upon removal of these dark ones, we see an upsurge in your collective vibration, and we would like to see the greatest possible boost as is possible from this event. This is where you come in, our light workers, as it is your job to set up the dominoes for this event to trigger. Continue to line them up, as they will soon go down. You have all done a remarkable job leading up to this point, and we wish to thank you for your efforts and once again assure you that all that has been discussed can and will be yours. Do not allow yourselves at this late stage to now begin to fall for the lies and propaganda of our opposite numbers. Most of you have managed up to now to ignore and ward off these attempts by the dark to distract you and lead you from your path and your assignments. This is all they could do, as you are under our protection, but we must allow you your free will choice. The dark understands this, and this is the reason for all their attempts at distraction through their writings and video presentations that propagate their lies. You have experienced a few losses within your ranks, as some of your brothers and sisters have fallen for these ploys and they have turned their backs on us and on their assignments. These are relatively rare cases and will not affect our mission. Continue on with your assignments, remaining steadfast to your convictions, and do not allow yourselves to be lured by the sirens of deception. By now you all should recognize the telltale signs and negative vibrations of the dark ones. Just remember to always check your internal compass. Are there messages leading you towards love, light, peace, hope, unity, and a better world for all of you? Or are there messages directing the needle of your compass towards fear, hopelessness, danger, separation, confusion, and an Armageddon-type scenario for your future? By remembering to always check your compass readings, you can be sure you will always remain firmly on course towards your dream for your new world. It is a very interesting sight to behold, these three large groups: the Galactic Federation of Light, the Ashtar Command, and our Earth allies, working together on this immense project. You, our faithful lightworkers, are also a vital part to our overall mission, and we consider you part of our teams of the Galactic Commands, and as we have said, many of you are already members of either one of our space-oriented organizations. There are many surprises in store for you, as can be expected once released from your current amnesiac states and the veil of forgetfulness is lifted for you. Many of you have had long careers with us, and you of course, will be welcomed back warmly when your mission here is completed. As we have said, many of you will also begin working with us, and some of you will go on to begin your new careers as full members of the Galactic Federation of Light. We look forward to the day when our recruiters can speak personally with you, when all the details of this opportunity will be fully discussed with you. You will have time to think over your new career choices, and you will also possess the opportunity to return home, wherever that home may be, if you decide you no longer wish to remain with our organization. You can always be considered again for recruitment in the future, as we are always growing as an organization and committed individuals are always a welcomed addition to our team. By now you have been able to gain at least some perspective as to what we do, and have also probably surmised by now that due to our work our team members live aboard our many ships for great lengths of time. Opportunities always present themselves where our crew members can travel to their home worlds for visits and vacation time, and we also have the opportunity to visit other worlds for sightseeing and socializing with old and new friends alike. There are many perks such as these once a member of our team, and there are many more as well as consideration for your efforts in the performance of your duties. All will be explained fully to you in due time. But let us first complete our task before us. Continue on in your efforts to make us feel welcome in your world, and soon enough you may be here with us as you begin, or re-begin, your careers with the Galactic Federation of Light. As channeled through Greg Giles http://ascensionearth2012.blogspot.com